7 Action News starts right now with a breaking news alert.
And we begin tonight with that breaking news in college football.
Michigan head coach Jim Harbaugh suspended by the Big Ten.
7 Sports reporter Gina Trotman joining us tonight with what we're learning about these details, Gina.
Yeah, you guys, there have been reports all day that the Big Ten would announce that punishment, and surely enough, with the team literally on the way to Penn State, the conference hands Jim Harbaugh a suspension for the remainder of the regular season for an impermissible in-person scouting operation over multiple years. This document we received right here is the letter sent to Ward Manuel outlining the disciplinary action taken against the program. Now, here is part of that statement, the Big Ten Conference explaining their expectations of each team. As a result, for tomorrow's game against Penn State, then Maryland, and lastly, that huge contest in Ann Arbor against Ohio State, Jim Harbaugh will not be allowed in the venue on game day at all. He still will be allowed to coach during practices and other team activities leading up to those games. The report also addresses the university's response, noting that Michigan did not deny that scheme occurred and instead only offered procedural and technical arguments. It also addressed Michigan's claims that other schools decoded its signs, saying that those claims are currently not supported by facts and, even if true, would not reduce Michigan's culpability. Now, this report also outlines what was shared with the Big Ten, including a detailed spreadsheet dating as far back as 2021, outlining which future Michigan opponents would be targeted. Michigan responded too, in part by saying, quote, "Today's action by Commissioner Tony Petitti disregards the conference's own handbook and violates the basic tenets of due process." The university also blasts the Big Ten for making its move on Veterans Day, a court holiday which keeps U of M from seeking immediate judicial relief. So in that statement, Michigan making their intentions known that they will seek legal action and back their head coach, Jim Harbaugh. That is the part about it being on Veterans Day. Michigan kicks off in less than 24 hours. So as of right now, that'll be without their head coach.
Yeah, so that coming down on Veterans Day is what's the sticking point here.
Very significant in this process that obviously we have been following for a long time. In this document, a lot of details too that we were hearing reports of and the Big Ten clarifying today.
And then inside 24 hours, now a huge competitive advantage potentially for Penn State without Michigan having the head coach on the sidelines inside such a tight window. Gina, thank you. Well, we are taking a live look now at the Big House. On campus, it's been buzzing all day long about the punishment for Harbaugh.
7 investigator Ross Jones live in Ann Arbor tonight as the campus rallies behind their coach. Ross.
Yeah, guys, good evening. That news breaking right as the U of M team was touching down on their plane in State College, Pennsylvania, and it has fans of the maize and blue seeing red. Before a punishment was even announced by the Big Ten today, they were selling free Harbaugh shirts on the Michigan campus as fans prepared for the worst.
You really don't know what's going to happen, but I would say, there's a lot of uncertainty for sure.
When the news finally broke just before 4 p.m., fans like Dan Chomet said the Big Ten made a mistake.
Yeah, I think the process should have played out. You know, innocent until proven guilty. From what I read, that there was no connection between Harbaugh and Stallings. I guess the coach is supposed to have overall control of the program, but a program like Michigan, it's a lot to ask.
The punishment stems from the former analyst Connor Stallions, accused of infiltrating other schools to commit sideline espionage. Multiple Big Ten programs claim they were victims. Fans like Jason Brown say, so what?
Since Michigan has one of the highest chances to win the national championship this year, they're just doing everything to stop Michigan this year.
And with the scandal swirling around them, the Wolverines today traveled to Penn State. Our cameras were there at Metro Airport as the team got off its chartered bus, and as they boarded the plane, Michigan's social media team showed players sporting shirts that read, "Michigan versus everybody." Now, fans will wait to see just how Michigan will respond on the field and maybe in the courtroom.
We're going to beat Penn State with Harbaugh. Without Harbaugh, I could be coaching the team. We're going to beat Penn State.
Now, in its letter to Michigan, the Big Ten readily admits it does not have, at least right now, any evidence linking Jim Harbaugh to the sign-stealing scheme, but it also makes very clear it doesn't think it needs it. They said this is not a sanction against Harbaugh, per se. It's a sanction against U of M. We're live on the campus tonight. I'm Ross Jones, 7 Action News.
Yeah, regardless of how it feels, right, Ross? Thank you so much for the update.
And stay with us as things develop in the sign stealing saga at the University of Michigan. We've got the latest on air and at WXYZ.com.